Good evening, everybody. My name is CEverett. I'm from Topeka, Kansas. This is my first class in the Degree Advancement Program at Boise State, and subsequently my first YouTube video, so this has been interesting. I have been a respiratory therapist since 2006. When I was in respiratory therapy school, I was working for a pulmonary office where I did clinical drug research, and I did phase 2 trials of a lot of the respiratory medications we use today. Because I was doing that, I needed to get a license to be able to move into clinical device research. And so I decided that respiratory therapy was a program that I wanted to work in. When I graduated, I decided that it was time to move on from where I was at, and I got a job at doing home care at a locally owned DME here in Topeka, Kansas. I did that for about 10 years. We supplied patients in the home as well as a lot of the nursing homes in Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and some into Nebraska. In 2016, we had a change in leadership, and I decided it was time to move somewhere else. So I went to work at the VA in Leavenworth, Kansas, which was an hour away from my home. And in 2017, I was able to transfer back to the VA here in Topeka, so I didn't have that hour drive. In 2017, I became the respiratory therapy supervisor of the Topeka VA, which has a lot less patient care and a lot more politics and paperwork, so that's been interesting. I would have to say my RT superpower, I don't use it so much anymore at the VA, but I have a pretty extensive knowledge of tracheostomy and laryngectomy supplies and equipment. Working in home care, we were one of the only DMEs in the area that took care of those patients, and so I kind of became a resource for the community for what kind of supplies people need and all that. I really look forward to meeting everyone and working through this program. Have a good evening.